Hello, hello. ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. Hello.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Kaka, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Well, this couldn't have happened to a better player, Peter. I say big congratulations to him. Someone who's told me on many occasions that his greatest motivation to keep playing is the love of the game. That's what it's all about.
Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's shifting through the gears here. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Kaka. Great vision. This looks promising. It's run loose here. This might spell danger. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. And it's made its way to him. He's having a go! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chiellini gets over and intercepts. That's an imaginative pass. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Threads one in. Hazard. Looking to play him in. That is ended up in no man's land. Luis Suarez. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Great chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tries to pass it through. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, can he get onto this? Time and again they are repelled. Oh, easy pickings there. And there is the half-time whistle. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lexington really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries to play it through. Could try cutting inside here. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Batistuta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Ligt works it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one. It's Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Batistuta. Back into the middle. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hazard. Rijkaard getting this one clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And he's straight offside. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Luis Suarez, looking for the run. Pass is just off target. Kaka receives it in a good position here. And there's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Can he get it through? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Italy have reclaimed it. Now it's Messi. Oh, Red, nice interception. Looking for options for movement. Now goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy.
Find that a player of his talent picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to play it through. And it's Serginho. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar.
Cleared without complication.
Italy have got it back and they'll have another go. He's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Belletti.
Bellingham. And he's had it nicked away. Here's a sharp little ball here. Can he latch onto this? Cannavaro cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Italy applying the press here. Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Luis Suarez. Alonso. Xabi Alonso charging. And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Messi. Messi. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. And he's managed to get... It's Luis Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
ഒരു മിസ്സാ നോക്കണം.
There will be 1 minute added time.
De Ligt. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hi Saber. Hi.
There were their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they
Hi,
put
bro.
into the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, bro. We can play. We can wait this game. We can play next game. Okay. I will create the room, or you can create a room. Send the code. I will join the room.
Substitution for Italy. Number 23, Mbappe. Coming on
And
the
we're
field
underway
is
again.
number 21.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Messi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Quality ball. Mateus. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the
Friendly കളിക്കാരൊക്കെ ചാറ്റി മെസ്സേജ് ഇടണേ. If you wanna play friendly, just put a hi in the
Just a
chat.
single goal between the sides. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Goes for goal!
Oh, just a miss.
He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now it's Messi. Just about up to the hour now. And the through ball. And this is Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! Loose ball now.
ഏയ് ഇത്
Chase
എവിടെയാണ്
to
അടിച്ചത്?
retrieve it.
ഏതോ പറമ്പിൽ. സുവാരസിന്റെ പൊന്നോ.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attack.
Luis Suarez! Luis Suarez! It's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And there we have
nice
it,
shot
the
ആയിരുന്നല്ലേ?
true goal cushion.
Bullet.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Haaland. Van Dijk. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Belletti. And it's been given away. He has found the way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Driving forward. No, he is not giving anything away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Gets good distance on it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi. And it's Neymar. Threads one in. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Substitutions taking place.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Neymar. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Mateus. And that is
I will create a room, bro.
has
Send.
seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt.
ഇതെന്റെ പുതിയ അക്കൗണ്ട് ആണ് ഗൈസ്. എന്റെ പഴയ അക്കൗണ്ട് പിന്നീട് കളിക്കുന്നുള്ളൂ. പുതിയ അക്കൗണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ, ദിസ് ഇസ് എ ന്യൂ അക്കൗണ്ട് ഫോർ us. ജോയിൻ ചെയ് ബ്രോ. ദ റൂം ഐ ഡി 20681946. Quick. ചോപ്പുമായും നാനത്താരുമായി Where are you from, bro? Are you Malayali or outside Kerala?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside...
Friendly കളിക്കാനുള്ള ചാറ്റിൽ മെസ്സേജ് ഉണ്ട് ഗൈസ്. ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളി, if you want to play a friendly match, just put a message in chat.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. The action has already started. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct.
And Batistuta!
Oh,
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that.
കർവ് ചെയ്ത് അടിച്ചാൽ മതിയായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ വെറുതെ ഷോട്ട് അടിച്ചു. ഈ ഒലിവർ കാനെ കൊണ്ട് വല്ലാതെ ഇറങ്ങിയാറോ.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Knocks it into space.
Oh, nice dribbling.
Promising position. There's no flag. Played in. Bullish header! In for the pieces! Well, he should have
ചത്ത്
done
ചത്ത്
better,
ചത്ത്
and
ചത്ത്.
he knows it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Just about within shooting range.
Keep കോൺട്രൊക്കെ പടാവുകയാണ് പടം.
Well played, well sorted out. Pele. Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Olise! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That is ended up in no man's land.
എന്തും മന്ത്രമൊക്കെയാണ് കാണിക്കും.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. There they go, hunting in packs. No goals as yet. Pele in acres of space out wide. Neymar. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Suarez did well to step. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, no joy this time.
എൻ്റെ ഡ്രിബ്ലിംഗ് അടിച്ചു പോയോ ഗൈസ്?
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. But that has not gone well. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's horribly missed.
ഫൗള് കാണിക്കില്ല ഇപ്പോൾ. നമ്പർ 1 ഫൗൾ.
Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
എന്ത് ഫൗളാണ്?
The major moment in the game. Not a twitch, not a...
അത് ഫൗൾ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അത് ഗോളാ.
Double bluff here, I think.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk spots it and intercepts.
There will be 1 minute
Rijkaard.
added time.
Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again then.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
He's in a great position here. Olise has a shot. That is a super hit, but
Please
it
show
was
it.
always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Now this could be a chance. Pele is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Pele! And he thumps it clear. Now it's Neymar. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Pele. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Pele. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence. Just the goalkeeper's a beat. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good-looking ball. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Big chance! No mistake!
ഞാൻ വെറുതെ ഇറങ്ങി കളിച്ചതാണ്.
Write them off. Back they come. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Bellingham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh yeah.
Belted away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's made its way to him. No, not quite on the same
There will be 1
wavelength.
minute added time.
And they've got rid. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
And just a quick reminder today
So
to
a short
please
respite
drink
for the players
responsibly.
as they
Anyone
prepare
appearing
themselves
intoxicated
for
or behaving
another
in an
30
inappropriate
minutes.
manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
അത് നൈസ് ഗോളായിരുന്നല്ലേ? ഗെയിം ബ്രോ, ഗുഡ് ഗെയിം. എന്റെ മൈക്ക് ഞാൻ റാങ്ക് കളിച്ചോണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന റാങ്ക് തുടങ്ങിയാൽ അങ്ങോട്ട് കയറുന്നില്ല. കുറച്ച് റാങ്ക് കളിക്കട്ടെ ബ്രോ. ബ്രോ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ യു ക്യാൻ ജസ്റ്റ് ഷെയർ മൈ ചാനൽ ടു യുവർ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ്. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു ബ്രോ, താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ലവ് യു ഫോർ യുവർ സപ്പോർട്ട്. കീപ് സപ്പോർട്ട് ബ്രോ. വേർ ആർ യു ഫ്രം ബ്രോ? ഓ, സൊമാലിയ. ഓ, ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദ സപ്പോർട്ട് ഫ്രം സൊമാലിയ ബ്രോ. Your name look like a Indian, Malayali, or Indian guy. Okay, so, but you are from Somalia. Bye, bye, bro. Join tomorrow also. Thank you.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, we're on the way. Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Now it's Berbatov. Owen. Scholes. That is lovely. It's Scholes! Oh, crossbar! And the pass is intercepted. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neymar. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine challenge. Scholes. Yaya Toure. Scholes. That's a decent clearance. And this is Owen. And here's Berbatov. Closing in on goal. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Out towards the flank. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Ambitious ball here. Toure promptly onto that, and that is that. Zico. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Zico. Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Luis Suarez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Scholes. Berbatov pinches it off him, tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Owen. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that was vital. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. And they're quick to get it back. Vieira. Zico. Now it's Owen. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Now it's Berbatov. Looking for the run. Can he get on the end of this?
ഷോട്ട് അടിക്കാതെ എന്തോ കാണിച്ചു
Whistle
കൊടുക്കണം.
goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement today.
The opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Lexington really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Against the crossbar. Picked out brilliantly. And he's straight offside. Is always looking to play quality balls. Vieira. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov! Big moment!
അടിച്ചു.
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
The message is clear. None shall pass. Zico. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Berbatov. That ball looks a good one. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Spread it left. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Yaya Toure. Adams makes the interception.
Lexington really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Zico stood his ground strongly, and he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And this is Owen. Now it's Zico. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
So what can they make of this? He's found a way through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation
There will be 3
mode.
minutes added time.
Can he get it through? Vieira. Yaya Toure. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's shifting through the gears. Shot at goal! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now.
Number 11.
And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well,
And we
there
come
was a
to you now
distinct
with a
lack of
quick
clarity.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to
The
today's
stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
If you lose, you're gay. അതിന്റെ അച്ഛനാണോ gay? കളിച്ച് മുമ്പേ അവൻ തോറ്റു. അപ്പൊ അവൻ സമ്മതിച്ചു അവൻ gay ആണ്.
So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, was one of...
And the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Dybala. Bernardo Silva. Plenty to... Shot, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bernardo Silva actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries from a long way out. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through. Real chance here. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
In with the challenge. Zanetti kept his eye on it, and he's there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. Piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, what a ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Over to the left. Now it's Doku.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Doku. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space out wide. It is a corner. Good chance.
ഷോട്ടടി അവിടെ കിടന്ന് കറങ്ങി.
Second corner of the game. Van Dijk tries to clear. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0. He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this the chance to fire his team in front. No, he's missed it!
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, played right into his path.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now it's Royce. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's a pretty loose pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Now it's Doku. He is through here. Goes for a shot.
എന്താ ഒരു മണ്ടൻ ഡിഫൻസ് ആണ്.
And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Dybala.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Filippo Inzaghi.
So the first moment of real significance.
De Bruyne.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second.
Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into the channel. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he can clear it away. Bernardo Silva. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And claimed it back swiftly. Looking for options for movement.
എന്താ പൊന്നോ.
Suarez
Yeah, the
showed plenty of
Parandano
zest in
possible.
getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's being... And De Bruyne!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time.
And he's there to get it away. That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. He's a sharp little ball here. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's...
And Berbatov! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Has a look and place it forward. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he get it through? Kubasi. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Olise. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And this great chance! There it is! And that is about as cool as they come.
In his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Berbatov, lobbed in behind. He rises! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, this looks sharp. Kubasi. Conte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. De Ligt. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is out of play. Conte. Oh, that is a nice touch. And claimed it back swiftly. Conte. Beckham. And it's been played through. Shot, surely! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Vitinha is always looking to break lines.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Just a quick
That's a
request
really
today
interesting
for
game,
everybody
and they
to
head
please
in at
kindly
half-time
move in
at
the car
1-1.
park on the road outside the stadium. Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45. Cannavaro. Kaka. Looking for the run. Throw in. Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Searching passes played there. Kubasi. Rijkaard. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Lexington clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Aimed beyond the defence. He has found the way through. And he can clear it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha. Now it's Olise. Great vision. And De Bruyne! It's loose and... Oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen kindly here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Showing good feet. Applies the finish! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And it's lofted through here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of...
Inzaghi! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Luis Suarez. Shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolute... And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride.
Mm, 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 mm.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Luis Suarez. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And we have our very first corner. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Put on it here. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Bojan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Knocks it out wide. Rijkaard. Argentina were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
It's a searching pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A probing pass. Adams clears it away. Rijkaard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. De Ligt is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Timber promptly onto that, and that is that. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Now that's well seen too. That's a cute ball. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they've got rid. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Khan gets his hands on it, and there's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Lexington are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nakata. Park Ji-sung. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Park Ji-sung. Nicely shaped ball. Priol cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. That ball looks a good one. He has found the way, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And it's come back out to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Delivered in. And that has been clubbed away.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. He's got away. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! The breakthrough arrives at last! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 22, Eze.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Neymar. And the shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lexington are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Cleared away. Nakata takes control of it and he's on the move. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Picked out brilliantly. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
To turn a deficit into a lead.
On the field is number 13.
And they've turned it round. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Eze. This could be their final throw of the dice. Desperate defending required here. They've played it short. Chance, surely!